So this is our current view for dinner, and Hannah is making the most of the last bit of sun for the day.
Yeah, I'm not on the dinner menu, but we're gonna head up a cable car now, and what's really cool is that wherever you stay you get given free public transport tickets. Hi everyone, and welcome to our channel. We are Hannah and Jonny, also known as Finding Our Adventure. In 2020 we converted our Ford Transit to live in full time. Since then we've been on an endless adventure with our two cats Tia and Skye, exploring, living and working in our tiny home. Join us each week for a new episode of Finding Our Adventure.
Good morning everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Finding Our Adventure. We are at a car wash and we are just arrived in the South Tyrol area of Italy because we have been invited by the Lana tourism board to come and stay at what is rated as and voted as the best campsite in all of Italy and one of the best campsites in all of Europe. So we thought we need to give the van a clean because she hasn't been cleaned since England and she's a bit grubby from all the mountains and stuff. So we're going to clean it now and then we'll head to the campsite. There's only one brush.
Yeah, there's only one brush. Go. We have made it to Schlosshof Resort and Camping, and we're going to be staying here for the next couple of nights, and we're going to show you around because this campsite looks so epic. But first off, we're going to do a couple of chores and we're going to do some washing.
I don't think we've done a wash since France, which was probably about 2 weeks ago now, so we're in desperate need of doing some washing because we are literally out of clothes and everything else. So this is really good that they've got all these washing machines here ready for us to use, and I think we're going to absolutely make the most of this.
So this is where the van's parked up for the next couple of days. The sun's popping out as well, and whilst the laundry is washing itself, we're going to give you a quick tour of the campsite. So there are 3 different types of pitches here, and the first type is a classic size. They come in different sizes basically. So classic is the smallest, then you've got premium, and then you've got deluxe, and then you've got premium. So we're staying on one of the deluxe sites, and we've got a massive pitch. There's loads of space to walk around and get your chairs out and everything. And I've got a map, so I'm gonna find our way around the site now. So there are loads of facilities here at the campsite. This place here is where you empty your grey water and you can fill up your water, and there's also a station just behind me here which you can pay for to clean your cassette toilet. Hopefully you can hear me because there's a bit of wind, but we are now at the outdoor pool, which has a jacuzzi, and the pool itself is heated. So it's pretty spectacular because you've got mountain views all around, and just behind me here you can see some of the mountains have still got snow on the top. There are plenty of places just to sit and chill, like this area here. We've got the lovely seats just behind me and olive trees as well. Okay, so the washing is now done, the dryer is now on, and we are going to go and have some lunch. Tia is sunbathing in her perfect spot. I love how her paws are crossed over. That is the cutest thing. So lunch is served. We have got for today's menu, we've got some lovely Italian cheese, avocados and Italian tomatoes with some more cheese on top and some lovely French mustard on top of that.
We have finished washing our mountain of laundry, which feels really nice. And yeah, we're just on a hike now, so we're going to go find a waterfall. We've been told it's about a 45-minute walk or so. So we just walked through the town of Lana, we've come up to the other side of the mountain, and we're walking up the mountain a little bit, and now we're on a path, hopefully leading to a nice waterfall. So this area and Lana itself is very famous for its fruit growing, especially its apples and its vineyards, and we're really excited for over the next few days to get into exploring the whole region. It looks amazing. The town below looks so beautiful, and the campsite that we're staying in as well is considered a luxury 5-star campsite, and so it's really nice just to have a really nice place to park up for the next couple of days and just take it easy and just go exploring. Another thing we've noticed since we've been in this region is that all of the tractors are really skinny, and we think it's so they can get in between the vines, and they've all got like skinny trailers as well, so it's quite funny to watch because they look like toy versions of real tractors, bigger tractors. It's been a really nice easy walk so far, and now we've made it like these wooden walkways around the edge of the mountain, which is really cool, and it feels very exposed up here. So luckily they've got this nice rail just here, and there's the big rocks leading up to the mountains just to my other side, and the views across the valley are spectacular.
We have just made it to the waterfall, and it is amazing. It's so big, and there's even some ducks that have called it home just underneath. They're having a lovely bath underneath the waterfall.
We've just finished at the waterfall. It was absolutely beautiful. We're just heading down a little bit now because it's starting to get pretty windy. We have been told that the wind is unusual, so tomorrow it's supposed to be much warmer, much more sunny, and we're really looking forward to that. But now we're going to go back down to the campsite because we've got dinner at 8, which is really exciting because we're both pretty hungry after our walk. So yeah, we're just going to go check out what the menu's got on offer. So it turns out on our walk we ended up walking 10 kilometres in the end, which was a little bit more than we were planning to walk. So we've definitely worked up an appetite now, and now we've just been back to the van to check on the girls, and we're heading over to the restaurant now, and the menu looks really good.
Right, so our main course have arrived, and I went with the beef goulash, which comes with traditional dumplings, and Jonny has gone for, of course, a steak that comes with chips. So we couldn't leave without having some dessert, and I have got an apple strudel, which is very traditional for this area, and Jonny has gone with the ice cream, mixed ice cream. We've just had a lovely dinner. We are so stuffed and almost ready for bed. But before we go to bed, we have got access to one of the private bathrooms, which is really cool. So you can book out a private bathroom whilst you stay here at the Schlosshof, and you basically get this whole room to yourself. So you've got a lovely shower, which is decorated really cool with this big mural behind. Then you've also got a toilet, and then a sink and like storage space. So we're just going to take a quick couple of pictures, and then we are going to head to bed.
Good morning everybody. We have woken to a beautiful sunrise just coming out over the mountains, and we've dragged ourselves out of bed, and we're going to go for a little run this morning, and then we're going to make use of the really nice on-site campsite showers. We've just had a really nice run this morning running through the vineyards, and we've been watching like the irrigation system. The whole path is flooded because they sprayed all of the vines, and they've got like all of the irrigation system that like lifts up like the sluices, I think they're called, and all the water's running under the road, which is really cool. But a bit out of breath now. We're gonna head back, have a shower, and then we've got breakfast.
So breakfast was absolutely delicious. There was loads of selections of yogurts and fruit and pastries. So we are all fueled up for the day ahead, and then had a nice shower, and now we are off on a walk this morning. It is such a nice day compared to yesterday's windy weather. It's really nice and calm, and the sun is out. We've got clear blue skies, so we're going to head up a cable car now. And what's really cool is that wherever you stay you get given free public transport tickets. And so that includes the buses and also the cable cars. And trains, yeah. So we are going to make the most of that today and head up a cable car. And we've heard that there's amazing views from the top. So we're going to head there now.
We've just made it to the top of the cable car. We've gained about 1,000 meters in elevation, and that was only about 6 minutes on that cable car. It was very steep and very quick, which was really nice. It looked very, very new. And I feel like anywhere else in the Alps you'd be paying a lot of money to have that experience, but
Yeah.
it's completely free of our pass that we get for our accommodation, which is really cool. And now we're starting a hike across somewhere on the mountain. We don't actually.
We're going to the outdoor cinema.
There's an outdoor cinema apparently, and it's a really nice hike. So
It's a viewpoint, and there's like these mounds of red rocks,
yeah,
which I think is the kind of viewpoint. So we are really out of breath. We're gonna head there, and yeah, really cool that they offer the public transport, because it basically is encouraging people to leave their cars behind so that you make the most of the public transport. So it's a great initiative for sustainability, and we're here for it.
Also, it was really warm down in the valley, and it's a lot cooler up here. And obviously, we've just come up really quick, so we're a bit like. But
The air is fresh.
yeah, it's really nice. So yeah, we're gonna head on this hike now and have a little explore. So the little town that we've arrived in from the cable car is called Verano, and I don't always like to compare places, but if I was to compare this to anywhere, it feels very much like in Switzerland when we went up to Mürren a few years ago, and the cable car taking you up to a little village that feels very isolated from everywhere else, and it's just really beautiful up here. So yeah, we're really excited to be in the sunshine today. It's not too windy, it's a little bit of a chill, but it's not so bad. I'm just going to go and enjoy this nice hike and adventure. We are currently walking through this beautiful pine forest. We've just had to climb quite a steep hill to get up into it, and it's absolutely beautiful. The birds are singing, the light is just rippling through the trees. It's just really peaceful and magical up here. And I think we've got about half an hour left of our walk till we get to the viewpoint, so we're really excited to get to see what that's like.
It's like really weird to see it all frozen. Just found a random bit of frozen tree. Looks really magical, just like the branches bits have been
Completely covered.
frozen. How random. Maybe it gets ice cold temperatures up here in the night.
So the trail is really well signposted. However, we've just come across one of the signposts that looks like it's been knocked over by some logging. So, I mean, the trail looks like it just goes straight up there, but we're going to take an educated guess and carry along the path. Hopefully we're still going the right way.
I think it's resting in the right direction, hopefully. It's only 10 minutes to the top, so if not, we turn around. It's that way we've got to go, isn't it?
We've just made it to the top of the viewpoint, and just below me down there, I don't know if you can see it, is the village that we got the cable car to. And we've gone up another 100 meters or so to get to this viewpoint, which is spectacular. You can see all the mountains around us, and we can even see the snow on the mountains over there. So I think we're just going to take some photos now, have a little bit of chill time, enjoy the viewpoint, and then probably start heading back down. So guys, we have got back from our walk. That was a beautiful walk, and now we've been given exclusive access to the brand new Skye pool that they built here, ready for this year. It's not actually open yet to the rest of the guests because it's been a bit cold, and they're heating the pool, and it's going to be open next weekend, I think. So we're really excited to be up here. We're going to get some photos, we're going to chill. We're also having some food served up here later, so it's going to feel like a bit like a pool party for us. Hannah has just done amazingly well. The water is pretty cold, and she's been in there for a good 10-20 minutes while we've been doing all the filming and photos and everything, and also having our head under for that length of time as we've had the drone shots going over, which I'm sure you'll see as part of this video. And also a really cool fun fact is that Hannah is the first person apparently to swim in this pool, which I think is pretty cool. But now she's warming up. Before anybody says anything in the comments, it was actually Hannah's idea to get in the pool and get the drone out and get those shots, so I was just doing what I was told.
True. I know it will be worth it. Okay, so the food is about to arrive, and to begin with we are starting with an aperitivo, which is very typical I think in Italy. So you have like a drink to start with, and then they're going to bring us out like a traditional, loads of like South Tyrolean typical type food. So yeah, we're very excited to try out all the good stuff. Cheers! So I've been brought out a hot chocolate, which has been like the perfect thing after getting in the pool. I'm slowly warming up, which is good. And yeah, just wanted to say a massive thank you to the staff here at Schlosshof. Probably said that wrong. But they have been absolutely incredible, and the owner, Christian as well, has been so lovely. He is really friendly, and he just wants the best for his guests. So it's been really nice to meet him and learn about the history of this place as well, and it's family run. So he said it's, I think, 4th generation now that are now running the campsite and the hotel. So yeah, it's just really nice to meet some cool people. Okay, so the food has arrived and it looks so good. Okay, so the lady did explain to me what all the different meats and cheeses are, and there's about 8 different types, so I kind of forgot all of them. So there is well, I know that this is ham, and then there's cured ham, and then there's ham with like pistachios in it, and then there's mozzarella, and then loads of other like mountain cheeses, and there's also like a mountain salami. We've got bread, we've got loads of different dips as well, and they've also brought out like a local wine, which does taste really good as well. So yeah, I think we're going to tuck in now because we are very hungry.
So this is our current view for dinner, and Hannah is making the most of the last bit of sun for the day.
Yeah, I'm not on the dinner menu, but it is very nice. Make the most of the last of the evening sun. So we've just finished taking the pictures. The sun's dropped now, so it's got very cold, and they have provided us with blankets, which is very nice. And now we're going to finish the food off because we're very hungry, and we've been very well behaved not to eat it all, or because we needed to get pictures of it. So now we feast. So we had a really nice dinner, and one of the things that I had to ask what it was that they made was called salsa verde, and it's so tasty. It's got pickles in it, and was it coriander that they told you?
I think red cabbage or lettuce.
Oh yeah, and it just tasted divine. So gonna have to try and maybe make that or buy some at some point. And now dessert has arrived. We have got tiramisu. Look at the size of this, which is absolutely insane, and I love the fork shadow. And we've also got ice cream. I mean, of course Jonny has already finished his ice cream because he loves ice cream, and then we're going to call it a night. I think we've had such a nice day, like it's literally been perfect. There's hardly been any clouds in the sky. We think we've got the perfect photos, so hopefully Christian will be happy with those, and it's our last night here, so tomorrow we're going to be leaving. Sad face. Good morning. So today we have woken up and we are at breakfast, and they serve all sorts of things. You've got continental breakfast like pastries, and I've just gone for yogurt and fruit, and then some eggs are coming in a minute. So yeah, so we've had a really nice chilled morning here, and it's unfortunately it's raining, but we know that they really need rain in the region, so it's good news for the locals.
We thought just as the sun's just come out, we'd give Tia and Skye a quick walk to stretch their legs, and we're on a gravel pitch, there's no grass for them to munch on, so they're looking around trying to find their grass, and they look a bit confused, but I think they're going to really enjoy their little walk this morning in the sun and have a little explore before we leave. Now that here in Skye have had their nice little walk, the last thing to do is to do all of our services before we leave the campsite. And luckily for us, all of the pitches are fully serviced, so we have electrical hookup right on our pitch, and we also have a water tap right on our pitch as well, so it's really convenient to fill up the van. And then once we've filled it with water, we'll take the toilet over to the chemical waste point and be able to empty that there, and then we'll be all good and ready to go. We have finished using all the facilities and we're just about to use the campsite. We have had such a brilliant time here. Using the brand new pool last night was really cool, and you're going to have to join us next week as we continue our adventure through Lana. So thank you so much for watching this episode. Don't forget to give us a like and a comment as always, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week for a new adventure.